Well, hey friend, welcome back to the Skin Edit bonus edition. This is where we're just going to chat. No brand strategy, just me, a cup of something warm. It's currently raining where I am. And we're just going to talk about whatever's happening in the skincare world that has caught my eye. And today's chat is featuring Byoma. Now, if you've scrolled TikTok or walked into Sephora lately, you've probably seen their bright pastel packaging sitting very pretty on the shelf. And maybe you've even heard the wild statistic about their moisturizer selling every 6 seconds. I'm like, every 6 seconds? So somewhere someone's putting that coral pink bottle in a cart, and I just needed to know why. Okay, so why don't we start here? Byoma was founded by Marc Elrick. He also created Tan-Luxe. So he's no stranger to viral beauty moments. But instead of going luxe or exclusive, Byoma is all about simple, affordable, and skin barrier friendly. So get to thinking, skincare that doesn't make you have to Google every ingredient. And honestly, it is kind of refreshing. I think we've all seen how skincare marketing can get a little intense with the multi-step routines, words like microbiome and peptides and glycolic complexes. It all sounds more like a science experiment than self-care. But Byoma's vibe, they strip it back, they make it fun, they make it cute, and they make it under $20. Now, from my little lens as someone who works behind the scenes, both in retail operations and marketing, when I see a product go viral this fast, my first thought is, okay, what is the story here? Because virality, it doesn't usually happen by accident, It's packaging, price, the promise. Usually a sweet spot between feeling premium and this doesn't really hurt my wallet. And Byoma nails that. The packaging is bright enough to catch your eye in Sephora's chaos, but also clean enough to look credible. The formulas are barrier focused, which is a big buzzword right now. That just basically means that they're speaking to all of us who have ever over exfoliated our way into skin regret. Then they show up on TikTok with actual people saying, my skin barrier is finally happy, and boom, marketing trifecta is achieved. Now, do I think the formulas themselves are groundbreaking? Not exactly. But here is what is smart. They're making skincare feel approachable again. There's something disarming about a brand that's not trying to sell you transformation, just consistency, just a product that does what it says. The average skincare consumer is tired. They're tired of routines that feel like homework. They're tired of needing a spreadsheet to remember what serum comes next. And they're tired of brands that preach minimalism while launching 12 new products a month. Byoma said, here's your cleanser, your moisturizer, your mist. You're good. And honestly, that energy is working right now. Now, here's where I think this ties into the bigger picture in 2025. Skincare isn't just about results. It's about relief. I mean, people want things that simplify, not complicate, right? And from a brand strategy perspective, that is just gold. When you're removing that decision fatigue, you are making it so much easier for someone to just say yes. With my background in retail operations, I can't ignore the business angle here. Getting that kind of velocity in Sephora, especially as a younger brand, it tells me that the margins, the logistics, and the replenishment strategy are tight. So while Byoma might look fun and easy, there's serious operational discipline that's behind the pastel packaging. Now, if I were a skincare founder listening right now, I'd take note that you don't always have to invent the next miracle ingredient. Sometimes you just need to make the everyday product feel worth talking about again. Okay, so final thoughts. Would I buy it? Yeah, probably for travel days or low effort skin moods, but do I think it's a revolution? No. I just think it's a really smart reminder that not every skincare brand has to scream luxury to feel legit. So many founders overcomplicate their story. One week it's about clean ingredients, the next it's about sustainability, and then the next is about results. And suddenly your audience doesn't know what to remember. Byoma's just proving that focus builds trust. You don't need 1,000 talking points. You need one delivered beautifully over and over again. And that is our quick skin edit chat on Byoma. If you enjoyed this kind of low pressure, just me and my skincare thoughts episode, let me know. Send me a DM, comment, or hit reply on our newsletter and tell me what brand should I break down next time. Until then, keep your skin happy and your standards glowing.